It was just after 6 a.m. when the alarm buzzed in David's cramped apartment. The tiny one-bedroom space was quiet except for the soft snoring of his 6-year-old daughter, Ellie, curled up on the worn couch under her favorite pink blanket. David turned off the alarm with one hand and ran the other across his face, sighing deeply. Another long day ahead. David was a single father doing his best. After his wife passed away 3 years ago, life had hit him hard. He worked 2 jobs, one at a construction site during the day and another delivering groceries in the evening. Money was always tight, but he never let Ellie feel it. To her, he was Superman. And to him, she was his entire world. That particular morning, David was running late for a delivery shift. As he tossed on his jacket and scribbled a quick note for Ellie, "Back soon, be good for Miss Grace," he dashed out of the apartment and jumped into his aging pickup truck. Rain had been pouring all night, and the roads were slick. As he turned onto the highway exit ramp, something caught his eye. A silver BMW had skidded off the road and slammed into a tree. Smoke was rising from the hood. Without hesitation, David slammed the brakes, jumped out of his truck, and sprinted toward the wreck. Inside, a woman sat dazed, blood trickling from her forehead. The airbag had deployed, and the engine hissed dangerously. David forced open the mangled driver's door and gently pulled her out just as the car sparked. He didn't ask questions. He didn't think twice. He just acted. At the hospital, David stayed until the woman regained consciousness. Her name was Claire. She was groggy, shaken, and confused, but alive, thanks to him. She had no family nearby, and her phone had been destroyed in the crash. David offered to help. He gave her his jacket, bought her tea from the vending machine, and even called a cab when she was cleared to leave. She asked for his name. David. David Harper. "Thank you, David," she whispered. "You didn't even know me." He smiled. "Didn't have to." A week passed. David was back to his routine: long shifts, cold dinners, bedtime stories for Ellie. He'd nearly forgotten about Claire. To him, it had been nothing more than doing the right thing. But Claire hadn't forgotten him. Claire was not just any woman. She was Claire Whitmore, founder and CEO of Whitmore Industries, a billion-dollar tech company. She had been traveling anonymously to visit a new branch office when the accident happened. She had intentionally kept her identity hidden after waking in the hospital to see how this man, this stranger, would treat her without knowing who she was. And he had treated her like a human being. Not because of her wealth. Not for any gain. Just out of genuine kindness. Claire sent someone to find David. 2 weeks later, David came home to find a black car parked in front of his building.